Welcome to Ideagen TV, live from the NASDAQ here in Manhattan. I am here today with incredible colleagues from Summer Discovery. Can you all introduce yourselves, please, starting with Kaci?
Sure. I'm Kaci Scheuler. I am our global head of recruitment. And, Summer Discovery, we have over 300 courses. We partner with dozens of universities. So my team is really focused on helping match students and families to the program that's going to be right for them.
Awesome.
I am Julia Geffner. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for Summer Discovery, and I work to bring our programs to life and show our students and prospective students just how incredible the experiences at Summer Discovery are.
And I'm Esteban Olivares, Head of New and Strategic Partnerships, and I help find new universities for us to partner with, but also great organizations like Ideagen, so that we offer amazing world-class academics to our students.
So leading right into this interview, because I know you're doing a lot and we have a limited time and we're in Manhattan, right? And we're talking about global partnerships. What are some of the core skills your programs help to develop in students that attend your programs? Who would like to answer that?
I can start out. Really the biggest piece is hands-on. It's different than what you can take in the fall and spring,
right,
at your school. So, whether you're first grade through 12th grade, we offer programs for all of those ages. But it's also being at the campus, living at the campus, seeing yourself at the campus, learning from college professors, having a roommate for the first time. So the learning's not just in the classroom, it's also outside of the classroom.
Right, sure.
And as Kaci said, we have, over 300 courses, 20 different university partners, and some organizations that we do the academics with. So it's also about learning to be collaborative, to be creative, to develop those 21st century skills that you're going to need in the future.
And so how are you guys not tired with over 300 courses? That's a lot of courses to be leading up. We've seen them up close and personal here in New York with our Future Global Leaders course that we do, and we send students to the United Nations and beyond, and it's profound, but I can't even imagine all of the other courses. Esteban, as head of New University and Strategic Partnerships, this is a big role. How would you describe the opportunity that Summer Discovery offers to prospective students during their school search? How does that help? How does that work?
Well, first, the core of it is the partnerships.
Yeah.
So when we think of SDG number 17, we can't do anything without the partnership.
Yeah.
So having partners like UCLA and University of Michigan, Cambridge, Ideagen, having these partners all over the world and their academics as kind of the core curriculum is how we do it. And then when you can see yourself at a campus and you say, yes, this is where I want to be. This is the environment that I love. This is the environment that I like. It's a success. And even if you kind of at the end of the summer, you're saying, I think I want to try a different program and maybe something a little bit different, maybe in a city next time, and try it out. You're obsessed with summer and you get to figure out, what do I really like and what do I want? And to figure that out before college, so you're not doing it your freshman year.
That's a positive thing. Want to add something to that?
Yeah, and just thinking about, the college application process and how competitive it can be these days. I think one of the things we see with our students is that they really walk away from the program with this level of maturity in that college application process. So they've been on a college campus, they've taken some courses, they've gained incredible skills in independence and creativity and collaboration and teamwork. And they're able to just take all of that and really articulate to a university what they're looking for out of their college experience. And that's something that's just incredibly valuable.
And it's so powerful for the university to see that they're doing that, right?
Yeah.
Did you want to add something?
Yeah, no, I think Summer Discovery is really a unique leader in this space in that we bring together students from all across the globe into one location. And the hands-on academics that Esteban spoke about, paired with the social skills that they're gaining in teamwork, collaboration, meeting students from all over the world, sharing experiences, they really walk away with lifelong friendships and, transform the lives of both themselves and, the students around them.
Yeah, and you're referring really to experiential learning, and then the soft skills that come along with that. It's so critical. The soft skills today, I would argue, are just as important. They're on par with what we're talking about. Absolutely. And there's maybe a dearth of focus on the soft skills. So that's where I think summer discovery also helps, so that these future leaders, let's call them, are really focused on developing them, every part of themselves. Wouldn't you say that's an important component?
Definitely. I mean, those soft skills are so important because you and I have talked about this before. The jobs of the future, we don't even know what they are. Students don't even know what they are. But these soft skills of working with people, collaboratively, working with people across the world on a shared document, learning how to work with people from different places, collaboration, compassion, kindness, all of that's so important so that we can solve the global goals. So that these students now, they're the architects. They're building out that framework to solve.
100%. And so you all have done so much, 300 plus programs. I can't wrap my head around that. 300. How do you deal with the feedback, the testimonials? Why is that important? Where do you get some examples of success stories? Are there any you can highlight? I know there's so many. Well, so where do we begin? But Esteban?
We have close to 60 years of testimonials from over 100,000 alumni.
Now you've lost me.
Last summer alone, 13,000 students at 20 sites. But I think about, there's an email that the professor who taught Future Global Leaders sent me. And it was a student 2 summers ago. So it wasn't this past summer.
Yeah.
And he writes and he says he did an international program this past summer overseas. He's in his senior year. And now he has really thought about what he wants to major in when he goes to college. And he's decided that he wants to, focus on international relations. He wants to, serve his country, maybe, join the Marines, do some ROTC work, do a lot of volunteer work in the community, and be a diplomat in the future, and humanitarian work. And so that class really helped shape the future direction that he wants to go in life, and helped him figure out, this is what I want to major in, this is what I want to do. And it was just a thoughtful letter of thanks and gratitude.
It's incredible to hear. Did you want to share any? Yeah.
I had a really interesting experience this summer visiting one of our programs, our Institute for the Gifted programs at Bryn Mawr University. And I had the fortune to sit in one of our courses, which was about time travel and wormholes. And there was a student who was presenting. He was 12 years old. He had come all the way from China. This was his first experience in the United States. He was living on campus in Bryn Mawr at our summer discovery program. And he was presenting on how he believes that the theory of time travel really can become true. And his presentation, how articulate he was, his conviction to the program. And after the presentation, he said to me, he goes, no, but I really do believe it. And I've learned so much in this course, bringing it to life. And I'm convinced that this is something that I want to go forth and do more research on. So to me, that was just an incredible moment to hear, and just the optimism for the future.
Absolutely. And I'm thinking about a student we had last summer join us at UCLA from Brazil. And she, had an incredible experience. For her, this was really about, can I envision myself attending a university in the United States? Is this something I'm prepared for? Can I take this on? And summer discovery was a way for her to test that out and see how it goes, being away from home, being in a new culture, in a new environment. How is it making friends? What's it like, just day to day? And, getting a taste of that university academics as well. And she walked away from the program, not only knowing that that's what she wanted to do, but also just with this confidence, that she's able to return home and say, absolutely, I know I want to go to school in the United States. I'm going to keep researching universities. I love UCLA. I want to see what else is out there, but really just taking that home and having that knowledge before she actually has to take the leap and go for 4 years.
Exactly.
So really, really transformative.
Well, I think it's profound to think about what you just all described, especially time travel.
Absolutely.
We would love to have that kid call us. You can give him our phone number at Ideagen, because I'd love to time travel back and forth. It's it's profound. What I do believe is that if you can see it, you can be it. And I think that's what summer discovery does. You open a door, you pull back the curtain, and you show these students the possibilities. How can you ever become something if you have no idea what that is?
Exactly.
And what it really truly entails? And so I think it's all about accessibility. I think it's about equality. I think it's about equity and all the things we talk so much about, so that you level the playing field so that any kid can see their future in any area. And, I want to be a doctor. Well, maybe when you step inside the operating room, you just don't want to do it. Or maybe you want to go into finance and you just don't like numbers, but someone told you that's what you should do. Or a lawyer, or whatever, whatever the profession is, or whatever the vocation is. I think it's critical what you're doing to help shine a light. And then really it's the analogy is opening that door to another universe. Call it time travel. It could be time travel.
Good point.
It could be just opening your eyes to the possibilities. Let's just settle on that. How can folks find out more about what you're doing, the incredible, profound work you're doing at Summer Discovery?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you can go to our website at summerdiscovery.com. You can find us on social media, on Instagram and Facebook, and you can definitely learn more about us through our partnership with Ideagen.
There you go. Changing the world, Summer Discovery, live at the NASDAQ here in Manhattan. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, George.